Hi Keith, I'm Chloe. Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
How have you been today?
Pretty hectic, but it's been pretty good.
Yeah, that's good to hear. So just a quick debrief on my role. I'm an exercise scientist. I've been working in the field for a few years now with different clients like yourself. Any chance you have an idea of what the specific role of an exercise scientist is?
No.
No, that's quite common actually. Not many people have too much of an idea. So my role is to design and create training programs specific to my clients. I do that by assessing fitness levels, analysing skill, incorporating the needs and goals of the client, while also maybe focusing on sports specific skills, preventing, managing and reducing risk of injury as well. So I got your referral from your GP already, but would you like to explain to me in your own words why you're here today?
Yeah, so recently I felt like I've lost a fair amount of motivation to exercise and work out. Like I've been slacking off at the gym, haven't been going that frequently, and I just feel like that reflects on my day-to-day life as I feel sloppy and unproductive.
Okay, so by the sounds of it, you had quite a bit of motivation previously, but in more recent times that's become quite reduced.
Yeah.
And you're looking at regaining that motivation as well.
Yeah.
Having a training program might also help with when you go to the gym, you have a guide to help you feel like you're achieving. And having that consistency like that with that program, you might feel a bit better during your day-to-day life. Speaking of, what does a typical day look like for you?
Well, I wake up about 8 o'clock, brush my teeth, prepare breakfast, and then I head out to the station to either go to uni or work. And when I'm out, I usually grab a bite with the boys, head back home, shower, make dinner, and sleep at about 10 to 11, depending on how much I can get done and how much more I can do.
Okay, so you sound like you have a pretty consistent routine already. Do you have any sports you currently play?
Yeah, I currently play soccer and rugby league.
Yeah, so you mentioned that you're at uni at the moment, you go to work and you play soccer and rugby.
Yeah.
How frequently, per week, do you attend each one?
So for uni, I go twice a week for 4 hours each day. For work, it depends whether I get called in or not. I usually go in about 3 to 6 times a week, and each shift is about 5 hours. And for sports rugby, I train once a week for an hour and play once a week for 80 minutes. And for soccer, I train twice a week for an hour each session, and then I play 2 games each 90 minutes.
Okay, yeah, so you have a very consistent routine already, like I mentioned, and you're looking to add to that current routine at the moment. With your exercise history, have you had any previous injuries in the past?
No.
No, that's quite lucky actually.
Yeah.
Do you have to take any medication prior to exercise?
No.
No? How long have you been participating in these sports?
So I recently just picked up rugby league, so about a year ago, and soccer I've been playing since I've been about 4 or 5 years old.
Oh wow, so you've been quite active for the majority of your life.
Yep.
And you're really looking into regaining that consistency and motivation with this program. Yeah. Okay, so what are your current exercise goals?
My current exercise goals is probably exercise more frequently, and also probably get back to where I was before COVID. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So you want to go back to how you were previously.
Yeah.
Do you know what helped your motivation in the past?
Well, I found that working out and exercising with a mate or buddy was very helpful in terms of seeing them being motivated and seeing their drive to get to better themselves made me want to better myself as well.
Yeah.
And also being able to notice a visible difference, a visible improvement, or even in terms of performance, so getting a better score on the B test, that was probably the main driving factor for me.
Okay. Well, yeah, that's quite common with a lot of clients as well. They see the motivation of others, that helps theirs, encourages them to push a bit harder, in the exercise session. And then also you were saying like seeing like physical changes a bit quicker also helps you, like encourages you to continue.
Yeah.
So we could maybe find exercises and that help with that. So help increase your fitness skills and your fitness levels a bit quicker to help you see that physical change, and that might help you as well with the becoming a bit more consistent with it, because the consistency will help bring on more physical changes. So, what do you have any like specific achievements you would like this program to achieve?
Yeah, so I probably want to work on my cardiovascular fitness, but that wouldn't be my top priority as I play soccer and rugby. I would like to work on probably increasing my strength back to where I was pre-COVID, and yeah, I think that's about it.
Yeah, so a bit more like fitness related.
Yeah.
Working on your like improving your current fitness levels, and seeing those physical changes as well. Did you have a preference, like anything you like maybe unknowingly would avoid a bit more, like comparing like resistance training to cardio?
Not a big fan of cardio and core. It's not my cup of tea. I really love resistance training a lot.
Yeah, no, that's very common, I find, as well, with like people not being the biggest fans of the cardiovascular fitness. We will still be like designing a program having those aspects, but maybe identifying something that you really enjoy. Maybe if that we could focus more on that, like the cardiovascular fitness with like in a group setting, which might help you with your motivation and enjoyment of it. So this session today was really just to get to know you and identify your needs and goals for this training program. Next, we'll be going off and doing a exercise pre-screening tool that will just assess your like current levels, your health, and seeing what like intensity levels we may be able to prescribe you. And then in the following sessions after that, I'll have a program written up specifically for your needs and your goals. And then we can work on that, see what you like, make adjustments, work on it together, and really help your motivation and achieve your goals, and for like why you're here today as well. So if you'd like, we can head off now and start doing the pre-screening tool. Yeah?
Yeah, sounds good.
Yeah.